Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and welcome back to our luxurious home walkthroughs that we're doing to give you ideas and cool designs that we have here. This is in southern Utah, beautiful time of year here in February, and this is actually in a vacation resort. And so they have a man-made little lake here that you can paddle around on. You have beach sand and all kinds of fun attractions. And check the video description. I have a whole playlist of other videos that are similar to this. But just going through this one, it's fun because it's multiple stories and each level has something unique to it and had really nice beams there. Here's another view of them using their paddle boats. These are designed to be vacation rentals, so it's designed to have a lot of people. It has multiple living rooms, basically one on each level, different bedrooms, and the views out of here just look great for a fun vacation time. And I was really liking the archways from door to door and into the hallways, and even some of these doors here were really cool how they were curved. More sleeping area with bunk beds, of course. That's what my daughter loves seeing. And we stayed in a vacation rental similar to this. I'll put the link to that in the description, but she just loves bunk beds. And even the small fixtures like this were really cool to see for hanging the towels up. Airplanes going overhead, and more of the architecture to see on the balcony. And this man-made lake is very beautiful. Beautiful views of the mountains as well. And each room highly decorated. So this goes out to another balcony. And look at these colors. What do you think of that? It's kind of 1990s, I think, but it's interesting to see. The showers were all done really well. High-end appliances and things. You're renting these out for quite a bit of money, so it's all top-end stuff. Look at the chandelier globes. Those were pretty big. I'm not sure about how I felt on this. It was a very smooth texture, but also kind of already looked dirty. The only downside is imagine carrying all your bags and everything up several flights of stairs. I don't think it would be that much fun. More awesome archways here, and this one even had a little area as you're looking up and through the staircase. And so at least they didn't just block that in. They did go to the trouble to make it decorated. I really like the tile work, and the fireplace was very cozy in this one. They had that and tell me what you think about the wall design here. If you look on the sides of the wall, it had this kind of in and out feature. So that wavy pattern. What do you think about that? I haven't seen that very much. I thought that looked really good. And then the little dome there in the background with floating shelves and the exposed beams. I like the color contrast that they used as well. And we take a lot of things for granted. The can lights in here were really nice. Now coming out to the pool, I really like the diamond checkerboard pattern. It seemed like we'd seen that a few times this year. Maybe that's coming out as a new trend. And the little water that flows over the sides. This looked like a really nice place to sit out. And I like how it had its own little restroom here to use for when you're in the pool. Some more water resistant stuff there. Here's one of the master bedrooms. More of these balls that are on fire. That looks nice in here. Everything looks so well decorated. It's hard to imagine it with nothing in here, but nice windows and casing here. More construction to the side. And look at the size of these globes. These are huge, hanging above the bathtub there. Really nice choice on the counters here. They had another butler's kitchen here off to the side, and nice tile floors. Good countertop choice, built-ins. And so this looked really nice. What do you think about that color? I've seen a lot of navy blue that they're using, and that looks good too. This is what it looks like from the outside of these places as well. And this had a very cozy fireplace, really nice surround. I like the domes again with built-ins. That looks really elegant. And the pool. It's funny how these have their own pool even though you're on a little lake, a man-made lake thing, but it is cool to have that privacy if you don't want to go get involved with everybody else. And so this pool had a little hot tub in the back, and then a few places to sit on your chairs, then the rest of the pool, and then just that way was that man-made lake. I really like the fixtures that they used here. A big eating surround table with a nice booth area back in here to seat a lot of people. Again, these are vacation rentals for the most part, so that's what they're designed for. But I like the darker color too. It's a nice contrast. Huge floor to ceiling wall glass here. sliding doors that go out to the same pool area with a shower for the outside. I love the privacy glass on this. I just like the way that that looks. And this one they didn't want you to go into, but you can see inside, nice tile, really good countertops, a darker color to contrast. The mirrors, the fixtures, everything in here you can just kind of take in and look at the different designs. This one had a fun bowl design. And look at this light. It's kind of like a pendant light just on its side. I thought that was interesting, but it looked cool. And this is how beautiful it is here around sunset. This is the view from one of the bedrooms. They had these opening windows that would go out onto the balcony. The only thing is when you're outside that balcony, it's a pretty sharp corner, so you don't want kids bumping their heads on it. This was one of the rooms here, floor to ceiling windows. And from the balcony over here, you can have a view of the pool and the man-made lake. Looks really nice. Here's another covered patio area, another upstairs balcony. And so you can get an idea of what will be being built next to it and what won't be. So this one doesn't have too much obstruction. Big floor to ceiling window here. Another home would be going in right next door. And dual sinks here with a glass surround. I think this is very high class, but would be very high maintenance to keep clean. So I like these pendants. Look at these. These are really pretty with the glass. I thought that looked really nice. Then looking down from the other level, here's more opening windows. So just make sure you don't fall out. And this one had a little game room up here, some ping pong, foosball. Looks like a fun vacation rental for sure, just to be up here playing around. It'd be pretty noisy, but opening windows and great views around sunset. Looking down onto the other one, I'm sure you could throw a water balloon on someone down there. And I love the penny tile. The penny tile feels really good on your feet. And another beautiful glass surround here. Here's a large vanity with lights on each side. That was nice so you don't have the lights blaring in your face. Out here, another area for balcony view. Glass surround here. Very beautiful mountain view here. And so you can see Top Golf over there and some other amenities. So this whole area is going to be very well entertained and have a lot of services around it. I thought this was interesting. They had built in the air vent. And here we are coming out on another one of the balconies. Very large glass doors. Again, you got to watch these windows. See, that's kind of sharp as it sticks out that way. I noticed it also said surf. Some of these buildings were just named different things. And the front door had these very large iron doors with glass. So that looked really good. And then they even had some free cookies for us. So we were excited about that. This is what it looked like from the outside. Now on to our next home. This one is one of the top winners for me as far as all of the design features inside. It's a single level home, but very elegant. And so if you look here, look at this front glass door. It's beautiful and it has the most outstanding strange design here for opening and closing the door. You just want to make sure none of that rusts because there's a lot of welds and exposed metal. But that had a very interesting design. But this home was one of the most beautifully decorated as far as all of the floating designs and the fixtures and everything. They did an outstanding job. The fireplace was beautiful, nice and wide. It matched really well. Stonework was outstanding. And I really liked these floating designs here. These are the kind of designs you look at and see, and it would be just hard to duplicate these on your own. So they did a fantastic job. Bunk beds, that's something that's always handy for sleeping a lot of people. And I love the way that this tile felt on my feet. So it's nice that you're walking around here in your socks for this parade. Check out this backsplash. Have you ever seen anything like this? It's all these different dogs. We see some golden retrievers in there just like ours. But that was a really fun pattern and probably took some laying out to get that done. But that is awesome, and it was a lot of fun, and I'm sure there's a lot of pet lovers who would love to see this. But it was a pretty fun one. Also, look at the design here they did for some of these accent walls. That was very interesting and well painted. Transitioning back over to the stone that they had throughout the house. And this room had a very beautiful view of the pool, huge windows looking out to the back, and most of them are under that covered patio, so I don't think you'd have too much sunlight coming in. But what a beautiful view to just sit and enjoy reading. And going into this shower, look at this design here. That would be very difficult to clean, but that looks, I've never seen anything like that. That's really cool. And I loved the tile work on the floor and how it goes out of the shower. It's just a walkout shower and into the whole bathroom area. So I like that transition, that it's smooth. And the big mirror that covers the countertop area was a nice touch. Inside other ones here, this was very interesting that this floor pattern goes all the way into the closet. Fun little rock designs there, but as you see, it's tile all the way in. So that's usually something you don't see. You usually get carpet. But that is nice, so your shoes aren't on carpet if you think your shoes are dirty, if you have some of them set inside the closet. So I really liked how they just had a tile floor throughout the whole thing. That looked really nice. The beautiful island here. This is a very interesting color combination of stone, and the warm colored wood is really nice for this one. It had a butler pantry in the back. A lot of homes are starting to do this, but then just leave it unhidden. As you saw, this one was kind of a hidden one where you close the cabinet door and it hides it. I do like how the refrigerator here was just part of it, blended in really nice. And plenty of storage space here. But beautiful stone selection here. And here's more of these floating shelves again. I just had to look at these again. Those floating boxes with the lights in them. Looked really great with that warm wood. Outside had a very nice area here for cooking and barbecuing. And here's the pool, the hot tub at the front, and goes into a really nice rock formation that they've made. So that was a nice touch. It had some places to climb up on it. They had their own pickleball court with a basketball court, and this view overlooking towards the freeway was unobstructed and very high up on the hill here, so that was a very nice look to it. Nobody should probably be building back in there anytime soon. And so here's another look at this rock. You can see they have it sculpted out so that you could climb up to the top and jump off. And so nice diving platform here into the beautiful blue water. But this just looks amazing. Yeah, I liked how it had a side bathroom over here, a pool room per se, and nice tile selection for that. And look at these fixtures. That was pretty cool looking too. Okay, looking over here at the covered area, had a very large seating area. And more of here's the master bathroom. You're going to love this one. These are beautiful chandelier lighting here. I like the way that those came in, and just look at the large counter space here. A beautiful color of stone. The faucets were two-tone color. Here's the tub overlooking, and look at this fixture. This was an interesting one too. I think I've seen a few this year that look like this. That looks really nice. And then the shower was a walk-in one that had a back exit for the pool. So that was really nice. If you're out in the pool, you can come straight back into your shower, the master shower, and get dressed. More of these. I did notice one of these had actually broken. Look at that. That was kind of hiding up in there. So better watch those globes if you decide to get any of those. And here's more of the master again with a fireplace and a beautiful view of the pool and the outside. You have an exit here for the rear as well. Very comfortable looking. Again, here's a look at this living room. And I like the big floor-to-ceiling glass windows, the big slider doors that you can really open the home. And here's another look at that front door. I just had to take another look at that. So tell me what you think about that fireplace. I think that's a really nice touch to it. The TV's above it. These floating boxes again. And fun fixtures here. And counter space. And another walk-in tile shower. This was really nice how it was kind of a shiny color, reflective. And then over here by the refrigerator, it had a place for all these bottles, so that was a nice touch. And then there's a restroom right as you come in from the garage, and I thought it was cool how they transitioned these cubbies to go up through the floating sink area on the counter, and that was a very cool light fixture as well. And I really like the built-ins here. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please check the video description. I have a whole playlist of videos that are similar to this, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Thanks, guys.